Okay, so going to look at, we'll put these in the live situations the next time. Hammer fist choke, perfect to counter the elbow knee escape. Let's just talk about the mechanics of the hammer fist choke and the mechanics of the no-gi Ezekiel. They look the same. If I hook the head, okay, from here, the hammer fist choke is all about connection with Matthew's throat. It's a nerve choke. So once I grab and have the cross face on him, my head will be over his head. From there, I'm going to put my right elbow on the mat and I'm going to swim in my fist and I'm going to put it on his throat. From there, I bring my chest over the top of my fist, pinch my knees, drive my hips in, and now I have the hammer fist choke. So again, it's all connection here. We'll just do that one more time. So I'm not concerned too much about getting my shoulder connected to the jugular. We'll talk about that on the next one. I don't want his head moving around. That's why I'm hugging it. And once I make my grip, I usually like 3 fingers under that armpit. My other elbow comes in. So now Matthew tries to move his head from this position. It's very difficult. He can move his head, but his throat's not moving. So now it's all about me getting my fist in my chest. Then I put my chest over my fist, and now it's just about pushing in, engaging. A lot of the time, obviously when we go for this, Matthew's going to be defending with his hand. He'll be pulling there, but he'll be and the minute he brings that in, that can give me Americanus. So there's lots of other submissions we can do from there. So the hammer fist choke is the choke. The Ezekiel it looks the same, but it is completely different. So from here, I'm going to sag back. The difference is now I'm going to put my left shoulder in Matthew's right jugular. I'm going to put my right fist in his left jugular. And again, just like we talked about with the Mata Leon, the rear naked choke, 5%, 10%, it's not about this grinding in, giving him pain. So the setup for it's slightly different. I will make the grip, but I need to sag back. Okay. I'm going to get my left shoulder nearly under his chin, and now I have a little bit of connection. My free right fist comes in to the other one, and then my left hand will grab my wrist. And now from this position, I'm going to put my head over that connection. And really now it's just about cutting off his 2 carotid arteries, just making a slight connection. It's not about pushing hard, it's just that all I want is pressure here and here. So it's not this grinding in. You see this all the time. That's not going to cause it's a blood choke. So I'm hooking the head just like the hammer fist choke. The detail is I'll sag back and I'm starting to come under the chin, but I'm not driving pressure with my shoulder. That would be a larynx, an air choke there, just that. Notice the way that's right into your throat. The difference is this time I'm going to be using my shoulder more offline, and it's just more here. Just turn this way real quick. So that's what I want there. Second hand comes in. Right hand is then pushing just above, better turn this way, on the other side of the throat. So it's there. Again, my hand, left hand, just grabs 4 fingers over the wrist, and I cover that with my chin. And again, now I'm engaging my hip. And really now it's just about connection. I'm flexing my shoulder in this direction to try and hit that sweet spot. Okay, so I'm there. And my other fist is pushing slightly into his carotid artery. And again, it's just like taking your pulse. That's all you're doing. You're not grinding and you're sagging into it. We'll look next time at when's the right time to do this, especially when he goes for elbow knee, and that will be the setup for both those, but we'll just drill the mechanics of it.